If you've been trying to beat Isabel on chess.com and she keeps punishing every tiny mistake, you're not alone. Isabel is one of those bots that can feel weirdly strong in the opening and middle game, but the good news is that she also has a very clear weakness pattern. In this video, I'm going to show you a simple, practical way to beat Isabel by forcing simplification, trading pieces early, and targeting the pawn structure instead of trying to outcalculate everything. If this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more easy chess guides just like this. Alright, let's get into it. First, open chess.com and go to the computer play section. Once you're on the bot selection screen, choose Isabel. Isabel. She's rated around 1600, and that means she can absolutely punish reckless play, but she is also very vulnerable when the position becomes more straightforward. That's the main idea here. You are not trying to play some complicated tactical battle against her best ideas. You want to reduce the chaos and make the game simpler. The first key strategy is to force simplification as early as you reasonably can. That means you should actively look for trades. If you can exchange knights, go for it. If you can trade bishops, go for that too. The reason this works is that Isabel tends to perform best when there are a lot of pieces on the board and she can calculate tactical sequences. But when pieces come off, especially minor pieces, her accuracy can drop because the position becomes more about structure and technique than sharp tactics. Now, here's something important. Don't trade just for the sake of trading. You still want to make sure every exchange improves your position or at least keeps you safe. But if you have a clean opportunity to simplify, take it. For example, if you can trade one of your active pieces for one of her active pieces, that can make the game much easier to control. The less tactical clutter there is, the less dangerous Isabel becomes. The second big idea is to exchange queens if possible. This is a huge one. A queenless position usually reduces the bot's attacking chances and also makes it harder for her to create the kind of sharp tactical threats that can catch beginners. If you can reach a queenless middle game or an endgame, that often works in your favor. Isabel was said to be studying endgames, but in practice that does not mean she always handles them perfectly. In many games, once queens are off and the position is clearer, her play becomes much more human and much more manageable. So when you have the option to trade queens safely, seriously consider it. If your king is already safe and your pieces are active, simplifying into an endgame can make the rest of the game much easier. But again, be patient. Don't allow a queen trade that loses material or hands her a tactical shot. The idea is safe simplification, not desperation. The third major focus is pawn weaknesses. Isabel often neglects pawn structure, which gives you an excellent way to build a long-term advantage. Instead of only looking for checkmate threats, start looking at the shape of her pawns. Are there doubled pawns? Are there isolated pawns? Can you create a passed pawn? Can you attack a pawn that can't be defended cleanly? These are the kinds of questions that start to matter a lot more once the board is simplified. A very practical way to beat Isabel is to target weak pawns with your pieces and then use your extra space to improve your position. If she leaves a pawn undefended or creates a hole in her structure, put pressure there and force her to react. This is especially effective when you've already traded off several pieces. The fewer pieces there are, the more valuable each weak pawn becomes. Now let's talk about how to think during the game. Your goal is not to win every move immediately. Your goal is to make Isabel's position uncomfortable and less tactical. In the opening, develop your pieces normally, castle early, and don't waste time making random attacks. In the middle game, look for trades and simplify when it helps. And once you get into the end game, play around pawn weaknesses and passed pawns. That combination is usually enough to beat a bot like Isabel consistently. One more tip, don't panic if she seems aggressive early on. Bots like Isabel can often look intimidating because they find decent tactical responses, but if you stay calm and stick to the plan, she usually loses some of her edge when the board clears out. That's why a lot of players struggle against her at first. They try to outplay her in a messy position instead of steering the game into something more controlled. So here's the simple formula to remember. Trade pieces early, exchange queens when you can do it safely, and attack pawn weaknesses in the simplified position. If you follow that plan, you give yourself a much better chance of beating Isabel on chess.com without needing super advanced theory. If you found this helpful, please give the video a like and subscribe to the channel for more quick, practical tutorials like this. And if you want, I can also make a follow-up video showing you an opening setup and move order that works especially well against Isabel. Thanks for watching and good luck beating the bot.